Hello friends, this is Satvinder from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'll be sharing with you very important topic. And this topic is impacting many people. So I'll share complete knowledge, complete information about this. But before that, a very small request. If you are new to the channel, have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So I'll be sharing today's video with a very small story. The story about great cricketer. There are many great cricketers, and you can see a great cricketer right here, Virat Kohli. So cricketers like him, they have sacrificed their eating habits. They have done so much efforts. They have changed their whole life just for the sake of cricket. And imagine if somebody without any talent, without any hard work, without any kind of efforts into it, just gets a magic bat and he starts hitting shots. Is this justified? My friend, this is what is going on. This is what is exactly going on. After the big LMIA scam, there is another scam. And this scam is French test scam. Yes, it is real. French test scam is happening and it is real. Now, what is this scam? I'll be uncovering all the truth with you and also trying to help you understand the consequences of this. So, let us first understand what is happening. Now, what is happening is people are manipulating. The word, very important word, is manipulating. People are manipulating the TEF and TCF. There are two French tests, TEF and TCF. Test centers, not the report. They are talking to the test center peoples, manipulating them, getting the fraudulent. It is a fraudulent but genuine transcript. What is the meaning of it? So the transcripts are original, but the means to get the transcript are fraud. And many people are getting PR. The reason many people are getting PR through French speaking pathways without even knowing a single letter of French. They don't even know a letter of French. But they are getting PR pathway because of the French. And this is happening. So this is what is happening. Now, how does this fraud happen? That's a very important question. So these transcripts, TEF and TCF transcripts, are not forged. Remember the word forged. They are not forged. They are not changed, but manipulated. The word again is manipulated. Corrupt officials at some of these test centers in TEF or TCF, they work with the people and issue them transcripts who have not even took the test. And the verification system, so the transcripts have lots of verification checks, but those transcripts fail the check because they look genuine. This is what is happening. So this is how the fraud is operating. This is how the fraud is working. Now the question is, why is this happening? You know the answer. Because if you have French, you are almost sure shot to get a PR. Almost sure shot to get a PR. And there are basically high amount of loopholes available which are being exploited. As simple as that. And of course, corrupt test center officials, they make a lot of profit out of it. These transcripts are selling at the same price like LMIS. So this is real, this is happening. And why this is happening, you have the answer, because you know that If you have French, you can almost make it sure shot that you will get a PR. The amount of points, bonus points, 50 bonus points French can get you. French can get you second language points. That's too much. And straight away. And of course, you have the French draw. And there are many French pathways I have covered in my previous videos, many French pathways available, from Francophone Mobility Program to French draws, from French in the OINP, from various other options available. I have covered all these. So many options, and that's why these frauds are happening. Now, question is, how IRCC and CBSA detect these frauds? And nobody is going to tell you all this, right? How they detect fraud. The first and the foremost weapon which they have, IRCC, is they will call you for interview and language test. They can call you for interview and language test during the citizenship. You know that citizenship you can have a French. You have told them you know French. So suppose after 3 years, you go for citizenship test and you know nothing. So they will say, what happened to your French? Done. So of course, where you work, your co-workers, your employers, they know you can barely speak English. How do you know French? Entire life you have struggled to speak English and suddenly you know French. So your co-workers can complain against you, your employers can complain against you, and of course, the random audits on the test centers, particularly those test centers which are giving high passing rate. And of course, the last is, there are many investigations which are going on, whistleblowers which are there, which can try to find out all these things. So IRCC and CBSA, I'm telling you, already working on this. So what happens if you get caught? What are the legal consequences if you get caught? The first and the foremost legal consequence, if you get caught and if you got the PR through this, is misrepresentation under section 40, and your PR will be cancelled straight away. And the next is 5-year ban. And ban in re-entering Canada, you will be issued removal orders. Very important thing I'm going to tell you. If you have got citizenship, even through the fraudulent means, your citizenship also will be cancelled. So that option is also there. Don't think that you got a citizenship and now nobody can touch you. Sorry, your citizenship can also be cancelled. So impact on the genuine applicants. So those genuine applicants who are studying day and night, who are doing so much hard work, who are spending their money, time, effort, everything to learn French. So those honest applicants lose opportunities. And fraud actually damages the credibility of the French program. Plus, when these type of fraud happen, which has already started, I'm telling you, these thing has already started, increased scrutiny. Now, if you are not a native French speaker, there is going to be increased scrutiny. And of course, if all this happens, just like what happened with LMIA, rules will change. So, I mean, this is going to happen. If people don't change, rules will change. That's as simple as that. So, how IRCC can stop the French test fraud? Of course, as I have already told you, that random interviews are very common. And now IRCC is also planning to do video checks. So they want the video recordings of the TEF and TCF test centers. Surprise interviews, I have already told you, it's happening randomly, particularly if you are not a native French speaker. Surprise interviews with French officials in IRCC. Audit of the test centers which are showing a high passing rate, there will be random audits. verification. This is the last one, but this is very, very important. You will be verified second time during citizenship interview. So that's another thing. You remember what's going on in PGWP? PGWP, you have taken IELTS exam. You have taken IELTS exam back home and came here to Canada. Then you are still required to get another IELTS to move to PGWP, because government is not trusting your original IELTS transcript. It's real. It's already happening with PGWP. So you came on a study permit, you already have IELTS, but again you have to go for IELTS exam. Same thing is happening. And it will be very soon you can see all this. So what can public do? What can you do? If you see all this happen, you can reach out to CBSA toll-free number, and the number is right here. It's 1-888-502-9060. You can complain to them, and there is a IRCC fraud reporting portal. Here is the email for that portal. And the last what you can do is you can share, there is a tip web form. You can fill that web form. If you can't do all this, you can at least share my video and let people know about it. So the tip submission form, here is the screenshot of that. You can submit your tip. If you see somebody who don't even know English and suddenly they got their ITA in French, my friend, there is something fishy. You can complain here. So my final message, which is there, be fair, be ethical. Canada needs honest immigrants, not fraudsters. And fraud is harming the real, hardworking, honest, genuine applicants. So if such thing happens, you will be caught today or tomorrow. So don't let this happen. Spread the message across. And of course, if you need to discuss your case with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment, and you can do the appointment through a phone call, from Zoom call, or if you plan to come to my office is in Brampton. If you want to meet me in person, you can come. Address here is there, and email, telephone number, everything is provided here. Very important. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.